One Piece has been running for over 20 years, but that doesn't mean you have to take 20 years out of your life to watch it. Here are the top 5 arcs you can skip in One Piece. Most of the One Piece community has already decided that this arc is skippable, but gotta put it anyway. Enies Lobby is just like a boring mess. Nobody likes this arc. In fact, I would argue it's the worst arc in One Piece. I don't know what this bum Oda was thinking when he decided to make the main villain a tiger. That's my least favorite animal. Also, when Zoro fights the giraffe, he does this move that he doesn't ever do again. Until, like, Wano. So, that's another thing I don't understand, and I feel like you can skip it just because why do you do that? The only good part about this arc, and Water 7, is the Frankie family. I really felt like Oda was not taking anyone's opinion into consideration when he made these, not trying to stop himself from offending anyone, and so what you get is these amazing characters who just take over the story. Too bad they all get killed off screen. Speaking about taking other people's opinions, Oda should have taken his editor's opinion when he said to cut the Baskerville Chief Justice. This guy sucks. It's 3 guys, but they all suck. Hate this guy. Most of you guys don't even know who the fuck I'm talking about. He gets no diffed by friggin' Zoro or something. I don't even remember. And I can already hear some of you whiners talking about how this arc has some importance to Nico Robin's character or something. But what's the point if she's never going to be used again? Nico Robin doesn't have a single relevant moment from this arc on at all. So it really doesn't matter. She's just irrelevant. And I won't deny that I like Sogeking, but it's almost like Oda wanted to write Sogeking but not Usopp. The moment he put down the mask, he became irrelevant. Whatever. It's just kind of sad to think that Usopp will never be used again. I seriously think any self-respecting One Piece fan should just skip Water 7 and Enies Lobby altogether, but you can't skip C-Train because then you'll miss the 3 most important villains, who are Nero, Jerry, and Wanzi. And all 3 of these characters are just as important as Frankie and Brook combined. So for this next arc, we're going to be doing kind of like a triple hitter. We're going to be doing Wano, East Blue, and Whole Cake all together. Skip all of them. I seriously think that the best part of East Blue is the dragon filler arc, where they meet Apis and she can talk to dragons, and they meet a 1,000-century-old dragon, and they have to fight Greg, and they fight the Commodore Nelson. Some people might say that Oda didn't write Commodore Nelson, but I don't think anyone else could come up with a character that stupid looking in the whole world. I refuse to believe that Toei made that character on their own, that they had that idea. I think I got some sort of sexual release when Charlotte Opera got fucking killed. I hate that guy so much. I mean, seriously, what was Oda thinking with half of these family members? I don't even recognize half of them, because none of them are on screen for more than 5 seconds except for Charlotte Katakuri, and he's alright, I guess. Don't tell me you remember Charlotte Cadenza, because I know you'd be fucking lying. But you can't have Charlotte Cadenza without Charlotte Cavaletta, of course. Who the fuck are these people? Maybe if you've watched every Grand Line review video, you might know who these people are, but I would prefer it if you've watched every Mr. Morge video. I mean, are you fucking kidding me? Green Bull is Zoro's dad? I mean, it's almost too crazy to believe. Way to hit the nail on the head, wow! What is with this obsession with Jack that One Piece YouTubers seem to have? They all seem to think that Jack is some fantastic character. Or some powerhouse. He sucks. Jake. Who cares? I honestly don't think it's even worth talking about Wano. I haven't even finished it. I don't know what happens. God. The next arc we're going to be talking about is Fishman Island. This arc is the definition of hype moments and aura. All he does this arc is aura farm. There's not a single interesting part of this arc. Luffy just walks around, one-shots people, aura farms, walks around, one-shots the main villain, Zoro one-shots the main villain, and then he needs a blood transplant for some reason? That never happened before. Luffy fought people who were cutting him up all the time. He never needed a blood transplant in his fucking life. All of a sudden Luffy needs a blood transplant? What the hell is going on? And this arc is so boring and the animation is genuinely so bad. Hody Jones is the worst villain in all of One Piece and nobody can convince me otherwise. He's so ugly, and you cannot have your main villain get one-shotted by Zoro just so that he can, just for aura. It's just an aura hype moment. Literally nothing else happens. Shirahoshi is annoying. Oh, Vanderdecken is a pedophile. But still, like, I would rather Vanderdecken be the villain. I kind of hated Vanderdecken. I just didn't even think about Hody. I like Gecko Moria more. Oh no, someone doesn't like my favorite One Piece arc, said nobody ever. I was just waiting for them to chop off all Gecko Moria's toes and eat him alive, but that doesn't happen, so the arc is useless. Something almost interesting happens when Kuma comes in, but I fell asleep. Once again, Usopp needs to put on the mask to do anything important at all, and he just beat Perona, who, yeah, okay, I guess she would have fucked with the whole crew if she had gotten away, but he beat her with roaches. It wasn't a very cool moment, and he had to be Sogeking. Never did anything after that, I swear. I'm not even gonna talk about Absalom. It's like Vanderdecken again. I don't know. Okay, the final arc we're gonna be talking about here is Dressrosa. It's like, imagine you're a baby and you were born on the first chapter of Dressrosa, and then you're 100 years old, and it's still not over. That's the life of One Piece fans when that was coming out. The Don Quixote family is so mid, too. It's just a bunch of weirdos. It's like, we got the little kid with the short shorts on, and I don't even remember. Lao G.